nachos. Shout out my vatos. Shout out the hoes that's watching me like my vatos. Click, on them.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy LeBron, female rap elite. So I figured I'll just come live, you know what I'm saying? So I hope all of y'all are doing well. Please make sure that you come in and you thumbs up the video. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession. Each and every time I go live, I upload whatever the case may be, right? I'm so happy this week is, ending. And yeah, I like my Thursdays and my Fridays. I love Thursday and Friday for sure. So I hope all of y'all doing well. I just wanted to come and chit chat for a few. Let me see who's up in the chat. What's up, Miranda? Lala. Let's see. What's up, Nicki +5? That's my song. I'm the best me. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's up, Dee Dee, Bobby? Let's see. What's up? Yeah, I see you. What's up, Barb City? Suntrell Robinson. What's up, Small Queen? Yeah, you already know. I don't really be going live like that no more. Like, to be honest with you, because I just be trying to stay on top of my shit. And honestly, every in life, things change. Like, you gotta and that's typically to kind of tell you how I switched that shit and you see how I went live. That's something that's true to my personality too. I would do that you just got to do that sometimes. Like, you just got to flip it, so I had to do that. I have to do that because I have my full-time job and then I also have a business. So I can't be going live every day. So no, I can record a video in 8 to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on how I'm feeling and what the fuck I want to say. And then listen, this is another thing. Let me tell you this, right? I've been in a few places and I could tell how some people minds process things and I don't give a fuck. But let me tell you something, right? When you on YouTube, there's so many different channels. I love that you come here, but I didn't ask you, and I don't really care about people who feel about a way that I title my video. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. People be too obsessed and worried about people who they can't suck and sap their energy. If these people can't cobble you, if they can't clobber you, they be like, what is it? Like, I ain't never speak to you, nothing. It's just like, what? Like, damn, I ain't even going live, popping my shit for real, for real. And it's like, people still got a blood clot name upon the mix. Like, they just can't help themselves. They can't help it. They hate the way that you title your video. It's like they want to control you. And it's like, when people don't realize to a personality like me, and hopefully this can inspire you, when people do that to me, I see green light. That's like, hit the motherfucking gas. Hit the gas. Let me tell you some shit, because I realize that in life, jealousy and envy and all of that shit is real. And I'm going to tell you something that's very true to my personality. And I promise you, if it is somebody, and honestly, I feel so good in my heart when I see people doing good that I want to seem regular, because I know that a lot of people really do deal with jealousy and envy, right? Even if it was something that I envied of a person, I would never show it to give them that. I would never mention their name in a way that's like, now, if I had a situation with you, I definitely would mention your name and, speak about how I felt about how whatever happened. But I would never mention a person's name and what they doing, especially if we don't talk. That's giving some sort of green light vibe to me that keep pushing the motherfucking gas. Stop it. Whoever name that I put in this fucking title it has nothing to do with you. Whoever name that people put in their titles, it has nothing to do with me. You understand what I'm saying? What I do is a reflection of my personality. What you do is a reflection of yours. Like, I don't give a fuck about what conversation motherfuckers build around nothing. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. So yeah, just had to say that. You know what I'm saying? People be worried about somebody putting Lotto's name in the title. If me putting Lotto's name in the title is making her boom so much in the algorithm, why the fuck her shit ain't streaming? Why the fuck she ain't getting them streams up like that? Why Lottery fell off the track? So you got to put two and two. It's like, and then people give these people so much value, and when their opinion, they just like, oh, you're putting their name in the algorithm. People use this algorithm word, and it's like, you don't understand it. Like, if I'm fucking boosting Lotto, why the fuck the bitch ain't popping? Why she ain't pop? Why? Use your logic. I could say whatever the fuck I want in my title. I could put whatever I want to, because my channel is a reflection of me. Hopefully you can understand my personality even when you read my title sometimes, because I be trying to be funny. Like, I want you to laugh. It's a reflection of my personality. Okay? That's what the fuck it is. And I'm not gonna stop being me at all. I'm not. I ain't gonna stop it. It's like this one person came to my channel the other day, right? And they was really mad. Like, y'all know when I be talking about Lotto and I'm like Biglatto. Do you know that this person told me that they was unsubscribing from my channel because they felt like I was saying that to Lotto and that was like a good thing. And it's like, why would I say a good thing to her and that's like for Biggie. And I'm like, well, it's supposed to be funny, like first and foremost, and it was organic and natural. I just started doing the shit. And it's like, damn, you're mad that I'm saying a good thing out of all of the bad shit that I be fucking. I ain't gonna say it's bad. It's just my opinion. And listen, I want to say this too. Lotto, let's use Lotto as a case study. Lotto run her mouth too much on these lives and shit like that. She another Megan. Megan listens to bloggers because you could tell in her rap she's always talking about bloggers. Lotto, she did the same thing and she exposed herself yesterday when she was on her live and she said she know when she go to YouTube she gonna see XYZ. She was talking about Armand Wiggins and that remix that she did to Lola Brooks song when she said people because she said that to him, people hating on me and ain't do XYZ. So she took that line and she put it to that remix. And it's kind of like, I ain't trying to be funny, but I almost feel like, and then she said something about people saying she used payola. Now, I know that a lot of people ain't really talk about Lotto using payola. I know I started talking about it on this channel because I see that her song is failing across the board. And I'm trying to figure out why is a song that's failing getting all of these millions of radio updates at the first beginning days of the song. First beginning like day, like damn, it ain't getting no streams and nothing like that, and it's getting all of this radio play. So it's like they pushed all of that money into it. So I was the one who was saying that the first week. So that lets me know it's like you don't give it up like that. That's why, like, I don't know. Like, I think everything has its pros and cons. But Nikki said, I remember when she first came in, she said she wouldn't even read good things about her. She said she just remained focused because you got to realize some people like I feel like men and women, like we're totally different the way that we made up. Because a person could say something negative in me and think they're gonna stop my hustle, nigga. You've just inspired me. Say anything about what I'm doing, and you're gonna inspire me because you ain't gonna do shit to me. First and foremost, when you in the physical in front of me, that's when I worry about you. Until all of that posting, saying shit, and all of that shit don't mean nothing to me. I'm telling you, when you raised differently, when you raised in a household with boys, with men, and it's just like both of them could be against you and you firming your opinion. I've been on that, and all of us is raised like that. Like I stand firm in what I believe in and what I stand in. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't at all. I don't. And this is why I don't like going live because it just go into a whole nother thing. But people just got it fucked up and they beseech these people to bring some sort of info to them. You ain't fucking talking about nothing. You ain't. These people is crazy. They crazy and they obsessed. Like I don't even like I could see if I was going live and doing this every day and just like like at it. No. Sometimes me uploading my video is just keeping me on the up and up. And I feel like it works for me better like that. It just does. Sometimes some videos do better than others, but I don't give a fuck about that. The thing about it is that you go live and trust me, I know my markers for when I go live. Let me tell you something. I'm actually stupid for not going live. You want to know why? Let me give you something to wait. Let me give something to wait to the people who are entrepreneurs and they have a business, right? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm actually a fool for not going live. You know I have a business, right? Do you know that each and every time when I would be on these lives and I would be promoting my lives, I could be live and promoting my business and I would clear $200 to $300 easily, right? But I'm not like the thing is that I can move and shift things around and do things like that more in a different time when I'm ready to. But right now I'm just in my upload era. So that's all I'm doing now. But the thing is I'm actually playing myself because people show so much love because when I used to be promoting my shit just for like the past few weeks doing that, boom, 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 the shit was jumping. Even when I got off live, it was jumping. I'm like, oh, and then you see, I do believe that. Let me tell you this. I do believe that there's a little bit of what is that thing called? It gets kind of scary when the shit start jumping like that, to be honest with you. And it kind of like, oh shit. I'm not saying that's the reason why I don't go live, but like it was a lot. Like it really was. So Yeah, and then when you got to get caught up with all of that shit, so it's better for me to just do my uploads and just move along. So, and then keep me out of the rut of this bullshit. And then people with their negative ass energy worried about me when I'm in my own zone, not talking about you, not worried about you, and you worried about what the fuck I'm doing and what I'm putting in the title. Like that shit is weird to me. That shit is weird. But these people love this voice. They want to hear it. They want to hear whatever the fuck I'm gonna talk about and say. And it's like I don't get it. But just to complain about it. Why do it? Why? Why do all of that? Just like if a person made me feel the way that you talking about, I would not consume their content at all. I wouldn't talk about them. But see, we all different. Some of us we sap suckers and we blood suckers and we want to blood suck the people we just still don't like. If I don't like you, I don't like you. Point blank. So yeah, imposter syndrome, definitely. So listen, I hope all of y'all doing well. First thing first, what I want to go into first, I want to do the Beyonce Adidas talk. I think I want to talk about that first because to me personally, I didn't really think that this was going to happen so soon. But when Adidas reported, was that last year? They reported that they lost a lot of money with Beyonce's Ivy Park line. Why do you think people are not as interested in Ivy Park? Do you think that the pieces are too expensive, and we in a time where people are wearing like more budget friendly? I mean, everybody's shopping at the Fashion Nova and the Shein or whatever, Sheen or Shein. So let's just jump straight in because I'll keep yapping, and I think people be liking that shit. So yeah. So Beyonce Adidas mutually agreed to part ways exclusive. Yeah, yeah, You know what this sounds like to me? I'm gonna tell you this, right? So I ain't look at it like this before, but like I remember like when Wendy Williams would do like commentary and stuff on the radio and she would talk about things like this. Like I remember Lady Gaga, right? She had suddenly canceled one of her tours and she was complaining of like headaches. And Wendy Williams was like, oh, you know what that is? They trying to cover it up because you know the tickets aren't selling or some shit. And it was a stadium tour and her shit was not selling out like that. That's why I'm telling you, Lady Gaga, when you white, you get more benefits. Like when you white and you a flop, I feel like Hollywood pushes you up. We done seen and we know that. Come on, Ariana Grande was a saving force for her last album. That song, that Rain on Me, that's the reason why her album got, they be like, Lady Gaga's album surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify. Yeah, thanks to Ariana. That's why the fuck it passed that. It's like black artists, they have it completely different. When you don't do good on one album, you got to think about how you're going to reinvent, how you're going to come back with the next, we constantly have to like create magic over and over again. So, anyway, so Beyonce Adidas mutually agreed to part ways exclusive. So Beyonce and Adidas are breaking up. A source close to the situation tells Hollywood Reporter that the Grammy-winning entrepreneur and German lifestyle brand have mutually agreed to part ways. In 2018, Beyonce entered a creative partnership with Adidas, where she relaunched her Ivy Park activewear line and also developed new footwear and apparel for the brand. You know what? I always question like with Kanye West. Well, I understand with Kanye West because he had the Yeezy sneakers, right? But why is it that a lot of these huge artists they want to run to these big brands and not just sell? Like, you don't think that she could have just sold Ivy Park on her own and actually wore the workout, the activewear, and could have had people buying her name for real? Like, I don't think. See, let me tell you this, right? And this is why black people, a lot of the times, we end up losing, and a lot of us really don't really want to help anybody else anyway. But let me tell you something. The way that Fashion Nova basically pimps out all of the IG baddies and have them posting all of their clothes and stuff. Imagine if you did that for black businesses that you wanted to support and you had that traction and you would just be helping each other. But the thing is, you got to be a Fashion Nova to get people on the damn hamster wheel like that. People don't want to help you. They don't want to help you. They don't. They don't want to help you. But Beyonce, she went to Adidas. Why couldn't she sell Ivy Park on its own and like have her own website for it and have her own, manufacture her own clothing, goods, whatever? Do your own thing. Like, you got the money to do it. Like, what is so hard about doing? Like, I don't understand that part of it, especially when the money comes into it. You know that they got the money. You know money gonna make money. Then you can make the clothes how you really want them. When you work with a brand like Adidas, you have to realize they're gonna have their creative approach, and even though it's Beyonce, like, Anyway, I smell a rat in this story personally. Y'all know I personally love Beyonce knows. I really, really do. But I think that the deal was probably just maybe. And listen, for all artists, that probably wouldn't be as smooth. But Beyonce, she's huge. She probably, who knows if she had to pay something, but it was an amicable. Hmm. All right. So, but there has apparently been a major creative difference between Ivy Park and Adidas, and Beyonce is excitedly looking to reclaim her brand. So yeah, we read that. So in 2016, Beyonce debuted Ivy Park, which was a joint venture with Sir Philip Green Toast of Topshop. The 50-50 venture with the Topshop ended in 2018, and Beyonce gained full ownership of Ivy Park. So in January, Beyonce previewed Ivy Park Trail, her last Adidas Ivy Park collaboration in Dubai, a day before she performed a private concert in the city. It marked the first live show in 4 years. So, yeah. Okay, that's not really relevant. We know about the Renaissance tour. So, what do y'all think about that, though? I think that it personally just wasn't doing well, and they chose to just pull the plug before, there was another report of losing possibly 400 million. I mean, I still love Beyonce though. Maybe it just, I think that there are multiple factors in this case as to why the brand didn't do good. I just feel like a lot of people aren't going to run out to get, Yeezys. Maybe they was on the gravy train with the Yeezys, and they felt like, okay, if Kanye can do Yeezys, but Yeezys is a sneaker. Do I know Ivy Park probably has its own sneakers too, but I don't think people are mad about getting them though. Like, when's the last time you heard a person say they want the new Ivy Parks? I ain't never hear that. I never heard that. I never heard that story. I never heard somebody say they want some Ivy Parks. Now, you want to know one thing I did hear people say they wanted when it was out? Them damn Rihanna, was it Rihanna boots? It might have been the boots and the damn sandals. I know that people wanted them bad. They wanted them shits bad. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they wanted those Rihanna boots bad. They wanted them sandals bad. She had something. Was that with Puma or was that a Fenty thing? You let me know. The platforms. Okay, okay, okay. I've never seen anyone except celebrities wear Beyonce brand. Damn. The shorty gonna do last day. I swear I'll be stuck in my ways. So listen, I wanted to play a song, but I was like, nah, I didn't want to come in and play a song because I haven't been on here so long. I'm like, that would be really selfish and just play a song first. People will come in the video like, what the fuck? Like, I do be thinking about that at the same time when I don't be caring and I try to like factor in, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Puma just announced Rihanna is returning. Yeah, she did really good with Puma. Yeah, she did the Puma collection. Yeah, so it's just like, let me tell you this, right? People be so bothered by like the way that a person will title their video, right? Like just now before I came online, like when I opened up my YouTube, I seen that Coffee City, she had a video and she said that Cleopatra exposed Ice Spice for not being Nigerian. Now me, when I seen the title, I'm like, well, I know that her father is Black American and her mother is Dominican, but whatever story that she got and she running with and she put in her title is on her. That shit don't got nothing to do with me. Because when I know when it's time for me to fuck the title up and I'm ready to get messy or whatever in my title, I'm going to do me. I don't micromanage nobody. Don't worry about what I'm doing in my title. Y'all be too pressed and worried. Worry about you. Because when I do my title, I'm not thinking about you. I'm thinking about how am I going to make them laugh? How is this relevant to what I'm talking about? Do I want to put something relevant in the title or do I want to use my own way of doing it? It's all about what I want to do. And anything that you do in life should be about that. It should be about what you want to do, what your approach is. How do you want to do it? How? How? That's how every time that I approach a video, I literally, that's be the hardest thing when it's like getting, your stuff together. And then it's just like, damn, how do I want to? And then I'll be sitting here for like 5-10 minutes. I'll be like, fuck it, just press record. And some days I think I do better than others. Like yesterday, I did my video. Sometimes you could feel it. Like, I don't know, like, last night, I think I was a little tired. I did my video because I really didn't want to go too deep in depth. And plus, I felt like I already just did a video on Lotto and Ice Spice. I'm like, no, check that out. Fuck that. I heard other people do that on channels too. Like, they not about to go into a whole, no, I'm not doing that shit. Nah, especially when your time is limited. Shit, I appreciate my downtime. I appreciate all of my time. Even when I'm busy, I feel blessed that I'm making money. So, yeah. Let's see. Fenty Savage, Fenty Beauty were all under LVMH. None of those celebrities actually have their own brands. But why can't they do it though? I feel like it would be a dope thing if Beyonce had Ivy Park under her own name. Like, what would be What would honestly be fucking with that? And then she could have her own website. It's not like they don't have the money, but then y'all be signed to Columbia, signed to these labels. Beyonce got the money. They say she don't even be going to the record label to get a budget to record her album because that's how much she don't want them in her business. Beyonce comes to the to the label with her fucking album recorded. So let's bring this up real quick. Hold on a second. And it's so funny, right? I swear, but it's funny to me, but I don't care at the same point, right? Because for a moment, I did. For a moment, I'll admit this to you. This how I be in life. Like when shit be like certain things don't be like deep to me. Because at first when I seen this, I was like, who the hell is she talking about? Did you ever, let me ask it, did this impact you today when you seen this tweet from Cardi B when she said, y'all niggas be so hurt on the internet that dirty drunk man couldn't play with me about some pussy, cry about it, right? So when she said that, for a moment, I was like, who is she talking about? And then for the next second, I said, I don't give a fuck. But it's just like what caught me was the same thing that everybody is making. Like the Shade Room obviously didn't post this, but everybody in the comments is talking about how Cardi B is not black saying this. Everyone is talking about it. Y'all niggas be so hurt on this internet. Dirty ass drunk man couldn't play me out some pussy. Cry about it. Hmm. You know what? I want to check this on the side too. Give me a second. I want to go to core because the other day somebody had tagged me in something that said that Doechii, I gotta do a segue on Cardi B ass because give me a second. Because somebody said that Doechii was supposed to be getting radio play and I ain't see her. Oh, she okay. Her song entered. She got 480,000 audience overall. Let's share this real quick because I was about to. Matter of fact, I am gonna play that song. I'll play it towards the end of the video, though. But that's a good thing. Ain't this crazy? Yo, I promise you, for Persuasive with fucking Siza, I never seen Doechii on the overall charts at all. And you see, this is the smallest audience of 480,000. Like this is like when you start to bubble. Like this is not even the top 100. So she's there with Kodak. Who do y'all give? Who do you attribute that to? You think Kodak Black is the reason why they knocking that? That was a good decision. Now I want to say this though too. While I'm keeping it real in the moment, even though we just skipped on Cardi B ass for a second. But I put Doechii name in the video because I really wanted to tell people to just support her song because I really like her song and I really like her vocals. Like it kind of reminds me of Khalees a little bit because I know that she's a rapper too. Yo, I heard this other song that she had on um Spotify today. It came up on one of my playlists. She was spitting really good in it. I can't think of the name of it though. When I think of it, I'll post about it. But anyway, it's good to see that Doechii is getting radio play because that song is really good. I like her first verse is really good. I like it. It's really, really good. I like her the way her voice sounds and everything. So hopefully, see, I call tracks like that. Like when we know that Doechii, she can rap and do things like that. I feel like that's a lure. In my mind, that's you. In my mind, a smart artist is going to use a certain type of music to lure you in. And then once they get you, they could just hit you upside the head with all of the other crazy shit that they got. I feel like Nicki has that because she does like all types of music, but I feel like Doja Cat is like that too. And I feel like Doechii also has that element as well, where she can do like something soft, but then when she pull you in, then you're gonna get hit with like all of the other shit that she got. So it's good to see Doechii is getting radio play. That's what's up. Okay. That's crazy. And this is at the lowest. This is at the lowest. 480,000. Why couldn't she get that with SZA? It's like, what was wrong? I never seen it. And I was watching, that's when I was going live every day. I never seen Doechii on the top charts at all. So we'll see what that does for her. Anyway, back to Cardi B. So let's see. Hold on. All right. So she said, y'all niggas be hurt. We read that or whatever. So focus on everybody in the comments because everybody be feeling the same type of way. But I feel like the neighborhood talk, I don't know. I feel like Cardi B is close to Kyle, but at the same point, I don't know, because if I was her, I would have told him to delete this shit. I would have said, yo, why you post my tweet? Like, because the comments ain't on her side. So they put Cardi with a message. Why does she keep saying the N word? And she made it clear that she's not a black woman. This is a non-black woman saying the N word. She's not black. If this was a man drugging and robbing y'all, y'all wouldn't have the same energy though. It's only okay because it's her. So my sentiments are people are tired of Cardi B. They just a lot of people are, and I feel like they trying to hide it though. Just like Megan, all of a sudden she's servicing, doing all of these community services and shit like that. It's just a big joke to me. It's a you know why it's a big joke. And Beyonce, I promise you, I love you. I've been to all of your tours, and this tour, I'm not gonna lie, you turned me off. I'm not going to the Renaissance tour. It got too crazy to me. I felt like for all of the tours I've been to, why am I on a waiting list? And if I'm on a waiting list, why I ain't getting no email or update or anything? It didn't give me the vibe that somebody wanted my money. And of course, there's going to be other fans there. Let them people spend that money. I'm not spending no. Listen, my max was 350, and when I spoke to people and they told me what they got for 350, it was a place that I was unwilling to stand or sit at. So, I mean, shout out to the Renaissance crew and the people who are going to enjoy the tour. I will be watching every day on YouTube for free. That's just how we giving it up. But as it results to Beyonce and Megan, I mean, you kind of see like the strategy, in my opinion. Beyonce pulls out of Adidas before they, because listen, last year, if it was 200 million, what was it going to be this year? They ain't want to continue to plummet. And that could have possibly impacted her funds or whatever. This is a business on both ends. You got to think about it. She's not just signed to them, just throwing clothes out. It's a money deal. So it was probably their best interest to pull away and say it was creative. I mean, if it was creative issues, why the you know what I'm saying? You just gotta like put two and two together sometimes. But this is my speculation. This is not the truth. You just know people have a different way of dressing shit up when something is going down. They got a different way of dressing it up. So yeah, that's pretty much the word on Cardi. She never put an ad on it. And the crazy thing about it is I never even cared at all. I never cared at all who she was talking about. I was like, I don't know. I felt like for a second I was gonna open up my Twitter and like go see who, and I just never did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And people would be mad about that too. It's content. This is a female rap channel. I don't give a fuck if I didn't deep dive on this conversation and I didn't look up to see who it was. I talked about what I wanted to talk about it. People just be mad at a number of things. They be mad. Like, they be mad. But guess what? A person who I don't like, I can't tell you nothing about what they doing. I can't. Like, I can't do it. So, y'all weird. She's literally Dominican and Trinidadian. Shut the hell up. There's always that one person in the comments that's doing these essay length responses. So let's see what y'all talking about. Someone called her out for drugging and robbing people. European will have African ancestry. You will never hear them call themselves black. Yeah, Cardi B can't see that nobody cares. Her and she's just existing to exist. Like it's the point you said before. Just go away and go back to love and hip hop with her ratchet, ghetto, lonely, ugly ass. Damn, you said it, not me. You know what I'm saying? You said it. I'm reading what you said. Shit. Shit. Kyle is far up her ass. You know what's so crazy? This older lady who works at my job, she don't realize, like, I don't know. I love being around, like, especially older black women, but she always do this thing. So this girl that works in my office, she gets mad and shit, right? And she'll be like, well, I'm about to go smoke a cigarette. So she'll be handling the case and she'll just get up and snatch her pocketbook and walk out. So every time she walk by, the older black lady just go, hmm. She always go, hmm, hmm. I think that shit is so funny. I be dying laughing because I'm silly as hell, but she always be like, like under her breath, like, I think that shit is so funny. I be laughing at the stupidest shit, but yep, that lady is so sweet. She on vacation for like 2 weeks now. I don't know what I'm gonna do because she's so nice. She's just, like, you ever have like that one coworker that you look forward to seeing at work every day? Like she's one of those people. She's so sweet. She be trying to offer me her junk though, and I be having to throw that shit away. Like, I want to say this too. As you get older, appreciate your life right now because as I see, I'm telling you, I deal with a lot of people who are elderly, and like now I'm about to like do like some things that's like related to like life insurance stuff, right? So I had to like start speaking to like a different type of demographic of people. And what I notice is that a lot of people when they start getting older, like they do get dementia and stuff like that. So this is why I tell y'all, I'm popping my shit until I get to the point because you don't know where you're gonna be in life when you get older. You don't know if you'll lose your mind. You don't know what will happen. And this is why you need to give motherfuckers hell while you can give them hell now. Stand up for yourself. You know, whatever it is going to be point blank period. Because yo, when you speak to these elderly people and they just be calling and it's like you could literally see like their history that they called and asked the same question multiple times, and there'd be a lot of them who do that. That shit is real. I mean, your mind can deteriorate. I had this, oh my god, that shit was so good. I had this 2 nights in a row for dinner, and I think I had it before and I didn't like it. So I got that California Kitchen pizza. It's the barbecue chicken pizza where it got the chicken on it, the cheese and the onions and stuff. Yo, that pizza is so good. I had that shit last night for dinner. Oh my god! Then I had to get it again tonight. That pizza, well, at one store it was cheaper than the other, but it was still like $8. But that shit was so good. And I was asking my coworker today, like, did you ever have California pizza? And she was like, that pizza is so nasty. And I'd be thinking, like, we all got different taste buds because you must have not what I had. That like, yo, I would never even really think to have a barbecue pizza like that. But that barbecue sauce was actually good. And the cheese and the chicken, all of that shit just like complemented itself. That shit was A1. You see, you said, "Oh my god, I love that pizza." Yes, that shit is so good. Like, yo, that pizza is so good. You know what? Let me just say this sidetrack. I be so proud of myself sometimes. I know you might think this is weird, but sometimes you got to turn the noise off in your life. You got to turn the noise down. Like I play music a lot, but then there's times where I don't play music. Like today, like I got off work and I was just in traffic going home. Like it's always going to be traffic in Houston, but sometimes I just be in my car with no music playing. Like sometimes you just got to know what's going on in your mind. You can't use these things to like you don't want to be with yourself. You are going to be with yourself whether you like it or you don't, or you know, point blank. So sometimes you got to turn the music down. I don't like music playing all the time. I like to like think sometimes because I remember before when I was younger and I was like dealing with certain deaths and stuff like that, I always felt like I had to keep myself busy. And then I got to this point where I was like, I'm not doing that shit no more. I remember I used to go to the mall all the time when I used to work at my dad's store. I used to go to the mall like every day, find something to buy just to be busy, busy, busy. That shit was stupid. Now I could stay in the house for 2 days in a row and be proud of that shit. Be like, oh shit, like I really didn't come outside. Didn't need to. Had everything I needed and everything. So you gotta learn how to be with yourself and turn the fucking music down sometimes. Some of y'all just got these messages going through your shit. And even though I have to say this because I feel like I would be fake. I would be fake if I don't say this because this conversation has been in my mind for days. I love Doechii's song, but I don't like the messaging in it. And I think it's just, and it could be because I'm getting older. And I know that there's a lot of song that has poor messaging, but I feel like it could be. This is why people stay in these circles that they do. Like, if you understand what I'm saying, you understand. I feel like Doechii's voice is still beautiful, but I feel like the message is a little like ratchito. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a little ratchet. It's a little ratchet, but the song is still good. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, yeah. Yo, I went to this pop-up shop here in Houston. It was like a weed pop-up shop. And that shit, yo, they had all types of shit there. I'm just now about to finish the shit that I got from there. And I was like, I spent like maybe like $160. But yo, let me tell you something about blind loyalty. This kid that I know that I be getting my shit from for a minute, and you fuck with them because it's just like, yo, it's a, of course he's black or whatever, and you want to support and do, but it's like I feel like he be doing some funny shit, and this is my thing, like I be kind of like feeling bad for people because I can tell with him when he on his coke or whatever he doing, the weed gets whack. I remember I went to go see him and he was like, yo, we got sour diesel. Now I'm from New York. I know what sour diesel is. That shit was not no fucking sour diesel. So I kind of like questioned him about, I'm like, yo, like that's, he never responded, right? Anyway, it was it's this girl who I've been trying to link up with her for a minute, and guess what? Every time that I don't link up with her, it's because he would have hit me up, and I'd be like, I'm gonna stay loyal to who I'm loyal to. Man, if you would have seen these huge, beautiful buds that I got from this girl, I said I should have been coming to you and getting my shit. And the thing that I like about her, she's a girl doing her shit, but she still had her two, like she had her dudes there too to make sure nobody wasn't going to snake her. But she was handling all that shit. But you could tell that they was there, like watching her or whatever. But yeah, that shit was dope as fuck. I'm definitely gonna go to another one of those if they have one of those again. But yeah, and I was just thinking, like, I was so loyal to this kid, and all this time, this girl, she doing all of these pop-up shops and shit like that, having all of her shit laid out. She got I'm not really into the vaping and shit like that. I had one of those pens before, like years ago, but I wasn't really into that. I like to smoke. I don't want to hit no motherfucking vape. I want bud. That's what we talk about. Yo, I remember, in New York, like, it's crazy. I remember, like, growing up, we went to the weed spot. So this was the typical thing for New York. You go to the weed spot, you throw the money under the door, and they give you your shit. Boom, boom, boom. Whether you getting a nick, whether you get whatever. So niggas will be tight if they get a whole fucking bag of shake. Like, yeah, nobody wanted no shake. And if you give me shake, that shit better be fire. Like, I don't want no fucking shake. I like buds. So when I seen that with this girl, I'm like, yo, this nigga be playing games. I'm not fucking with him no more. That's blind. Nah. Why? Nigga, I spent $160. How many days ago? That was like when Red Ruby was out. That was like 2 weeks ago. We coming up on 2 weeks, right? Yeah, I got a huge bud. I'm about to finish that shit tonight. Then we done with that. And I'm like, yo, that shit lasted me. It was, yeah, I'm not fucking. See, you can't have blind loyalty to people. We be trying to support people who they ain't even doing right by us. And this nigga started getting funny and started shorting. I'm like, yo, nah. They have a lot of pop-ups in Cali. The security at the door don't play a lot of the different sellers for everything. Yo, what is this shit called that she had too? That shit was fire. Not to talk about that for so let me tell my friend, like, especially being a friend, you should know that I'm live because like, come on, I'm live. I tried this Minute Maid. Is it called Aguas Frescas? I like it, but it got this diabetic taste to it that I don't like. I feel like it got this taste to it where it's like I looked on the back of it and it's not like no artificial sweetener in it, but it got this aftertaste to it that's kind of a little. Anyway. So they're annoying, cocky, bitter, sore losers who are such a waste of space. There are so many other people who are better, who could be in their spot. Yeah, I ain't seen nobody say nothing about the Doechii song. Hold on, let's play that real quick. Matter of fact, let's play Doechii song real quick. I'm gonna play the sped up version though, because they're gonna hit me with the copyright, and I can't go for that. No, I can't go for that. Let's do that. Hold on. What it is, yo. You like the solo version, or you prefer hear it the more and more it sounds better. But I'm still mad about Persuasive. You see, I know that that's an effect that I have where it's like I'm one of those people. I don't hold grudges because like I don't hold a grudge, but I do be mad about some shit. Like I'm still mad about Good Form. Like people's like excited it crossed 100 million streams on Spotify. That shit should have been crossed that. It had all of the elements. Ain't no way that a video that's sitting at over 200 million, 300 million on YouTube ain't get no radio play. I'm still mad about that shit. Still mad about it. So let's do this real quick. Yeah.
Stop playing with him, Riot. Daddy, he making me.
Robbers hot, bitches a sticker. I can't be falling in love with a nigga. Pockets were small, they got bigger. You did me wrong. What I do? Acting a smoochie when I'm off the liquor.
Showing my woe, going cool.
Throwing it back and I watch him get bigger. Baby, I watch how I move. Bitches, they see me, don't know what to do. Like, daddy, I got in my move. Nigga, munchie, he eat me like food. He eating it up. Kitty on water, he beating it up. On fire, heating it up. Bitches be dirty, I'm cleaning them up. Give me a tissue. Why would I miss you when you was the issue? I'm gonna shoot if the shoe doesn't fit you. Only around me when it's been official.
Yo, stop texting my phone.
Nigga be feeling like leave me alone.
Damn.
Back in my zone, I don't want the feelings, I just want the gun. Hey. Daddy, he making me thicker. Robbers hot, bitches a sticker. I can't be falling in love with a nigga. Pockets were small, they got bigger.
You did me wrong, but I do.
Acting a smoochie when I'm off the liquor.
Showing my woe, going cool.
Throwing it back and I watch him get bigger. Throwing it back, put it right in his face. He like how it tastes. He grabbing my waist. Got him itching to stay. Eat a bacon, I'm making him chase. I'm a baddie, I'm having my way. Nigga, I'm munchie, so we cannot date. He a eater, I'll make sure you ate. No, you cannot have your boo back. If I'm shooting my shot, he gon' shoot back. I'm on his head like a do-rag. Saying on bitches, I do that. Saying on bitches, my hobby. Body's too crazy, they all in my body. Like,
damn.
All my body, like, all my body. Like, daddy, he making me thicker. Robbers hot, bitches a sticker. I can't be falling in love with a nigga. Pockets were small, they got bigger. He did me wrong, but I do. Acting a smoochie when I'm off the liquor.
Showing my woe,
going cool. Throwing it back and I watch him get bigger. Daddy, he making me thicker. Robbers hot, bitches a sticker. I can't be falling in love with a nigga. Pockets were small, they got bigger. He did me wrong,
what I do.
Acting a smoochie when I'm off the liquor.
Showing my woe, going cool. Yeah. One more. Make sure you follow the Spotify playlist, Nicki Minaj Army.
Only on them seas, if this breeze. Red ruby, the sleeves, Chinese on my sleeve. These wanna be Chinese
anyway. Yeehaw, motherfucker.
Fuck told bitches they was mean.
Who?
I knew these bitches was slow. I ain't know these bitches
see now.
Marry the shoot in case you niggas tried to breathe.
Wow.
Boom your face off, then I tell them Siza.
Little bitch, motherfucker, I'm the A-Visa.
Fixing the leaves, but I don't fuck with horses since Christopher Reeves.
Fix your corset, turn around, face the stage, let's go. All right, and let's go.
Gotta be careful when I dip, it's flips all in the web. It's flips with the clips, up ends with the switch.
Guacamole with the taco, waiting on El Chapo.
Came in the rolls and left flow on
hey,
100 rounds on it,
hey,
real one like a shot,
she my love, hey,
yeah, boy, when me touching on his body like, yeah, boy, I feel dead if he ever diss me. What to do if he ever miss me?
Miss me with that, na.
I stay with my na. Sex hitting me like na.
He want the body, I sleep like that, but I'm a tease like that, yo, na.
Tell me bring him na. We don't be caring like that,
hey.
I like it when he grab my cheeks
like that, while I'm a freak like that. Yo.
100 rounds on it,
yo.
Real one like a shot,
yo.
She my love vibe, my love. Bad girl, I'm run from nobody like that. Good boy, when me touching on his body like that.
Yeah.
Boy, I feel dead if he ever diss me. What to do if he ever miss me?
Yo.
Crazy bitches wanna come out like a cockroach until I'm cooking in the kitchen like a pot roast. That new Spectre,
we don't do
potholes.
Dorito.
Bitches mad that they not.
Hey yo, shout out my Latto, shout out the hoes that's watching me like
click. Running back space photos, my what you post those. Make I got nothing since I heard you like my ghost hoes. Big truck, but I'm alone like Posto. Call Malone and tell him I'm going Posto. These bitches snapping like my pooper roll. There's an eagle if your nigga acting Super Bowl.
Yo, God, I'm like, uh-oh.
Gun fingers like niggas doing the bogo.
Yo.
You fucking bozo. That 40 child make him dance like a go-go. Super fat, that's worth the super cat. With my road guy, you tell me I take back these bitches couldn't walk in my crocs. That's worth the Dundee. Just a bunch of airheads like Kelly Bundy. Yo, these bitches so slim and they slow the sloth. 600 horse, how you gonna catch the ball? Out trying to catch the source, be up a mute with flow trying to cut the claws.
And the difference is I run businesses.
If I ain't employed you, then what your
business is?
I have staff roll up like with the
businesses.
You don't know that my niggas kill witnesses. Bad girl on that. 100 rounds on it,
real one was a shot, She my little, Bad girl never run from nobody like that.
Rude boy, when me touching on his body like that. Boy, I'll be dead if he ever diss me. What to do if he ever miss me?
That's hard, right? That's a hard one. So make sure you follow the Nicki Minaj Army playlist on Spotify. Make sure you streaming and supporting Red Ruby the Sleaze. I think they were saying yesterday that it was added to pop radio. So make sure that you streaming the songs. Hold on a second. Yo, you know what's so crazy? I was talking about this before where like back in the day before all of the social media shit, like when Lil Kim came out with her shit and I would be waiting for Foxy, if she was dissing Foxy, I listened to that shit. And most of the time you would know the words. Like nowadays, it's like we create all of these different, like, it's not even, I feel like we gravitate to who we want to, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like the social media aspect of female rap has fucked up a lot of ways that we probably do consume music because, yo, You couldn't tell me before. It feels almost crazy to me because I used to love Azealia Banks, but it was like when she started doing too much online and started spilling out, and then I started seeing how she was trying to like play Nicki and try to like side with Cardi in a malicious way. It was just like it was lights out for her. It was just like, how can you really enjoy a person if you kind of see how they unfold? And it's like you would do this shit just for clout too, just to be close to. And then what is she doing? How did she help you advance? Did she help you get your Instagram page back? Why are your fans complaining that you're not fulfilling orders? She couldn't give you no money to help you, like to up the budgets at the factory or anything like that. It should be nothing for her to give you $100,000. I want to know how much money Nicki gave out to all different artists and shit like that. I really want to know the dollar amount because Nicki says she gave away money that she could have put in an account for her grandchildren. So you know it got to be money like that. You know that she probably take care of a lot of people, do nice things for a lot of people. So yeah, I'd like to know. Shit. I would. So let's see what y'all talking about. Azalea and hers is her own worst enemy, but she affected it because I'm telling you, when Little Kim dropped this Queen Bitch Part Two shit, and I knew she was talking about Foxy, but see, back then it was just like the it would build up like, what is she gonna say? What is she gonna respond with? But then when Foxy came back, she kind of hit them hard with the bang bang, and that's what caused that whole shootout when she said, "Let Biggie rest in peace." Because back then, speaking of somebody who passed away, that was like serious. So Foxy, she took it there when it was time for her to do her verse. She took it there, and that's what shook that shit up. But when Lil Kim, she had that Queen Bitch Part Two. Yeah, she was coming at her, and then she got Jay-Z on the remix, and it was like, yeah, they both. It was kind of weird. So I kind of understood when Foxy came back during that time, and she was like, Jay-Z was on the song with Little Kim, and she couldn't get him in the studio. Yeah, like people been narcissists because to me that's fucked up. How you come up with this girl? You can't. She can't get you. But what it was, though, let me tell you what it is. Honestly, the secret of what it was. Foxy came up and she had Jay-Z, but she also had Nas and AZ in the firm. And back then, Jay-Z did not like Nas. So it was kind of like she was a girl and she was fucking with him. So Jay-Z in his mind, she probably like, go fuck with that nigga. Like, you know, you did the whole firm album with him. Like, go fuck with them. Like, that's what he probably was on. But he did do a song on China Doll, though. They did the Bonnie and Clyde part two. But yeah, I think it was a lot of energy, like in regards to her dealing with the firm and stuff. Because even I remember back in the day when Jay-Z and Nas was beefing and Foxy had made a comment about Hot 97 handling Nas the way that they was handling Nas. Like she made a statement and then they stopped playing her music for a long time. And she was just like, she was speaking on that too. She was just like, yeah, she was like, they might not play my music for a while, but it was still worth it. Like to her to speak up and say how they was mishandling Nas during the time that, you know, Jay-Z and Nas was beefing. So yeah, I don't care if Foxy was a better rapper. Yeah, she did a lot for Themby for her to turn on her. Yeah, that's why it's scary. Honestly, it is scary to get close to people because you just never really know. Like, and it's kind of fucked up, especially when you're a loving person and then people do you wrong. It's like you feel so stupid, foolish, round and round. Why you keep doing me so wrong? I just keep holding you down. I feel so stupid, foolish. Real talk. You be feeling real talk like stupid and foolish. That's why I just automatically, I'm just not trusting. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am kind of like celebrity approach wise driven. And from the best of the celebrities who I follow, they say they automatically don't trust people. They make people prove it that they, and I feel like that is a good notion to go by. You gotta like, yeah, I might chit chat or whatever, but no, I gotta really like, there's certain markers for me like I know who to go where with and who not to go. And I feel like as a human being, you should know that as well. So anyway, make sure that you stream the Nicki Minaj Army playlist. Also, Red Ruby is growing on radio as well. So that gained what 200,000 audience yesterday. So you see that's on three platforms. That's Urban Pop and Rhythmic Radio, 10 million audience. So let's see what's going on up here. Um, I think we did. We pass Lotto already. I think we did because she not up here. So Beyonce, Cuff It. Oh, that's already. Yeah, that's falling off. I wonder if she gonna make America's Got a Problem the next single. So that's Ice Spice got a Boy's a Liar. So that's growing on radio. Also, where's Lotto at? So lottery, she got 70,000 radio. See, to me, now it's starting to slow up because they probably feel like they can't unless they really gonna dump all that money into that song. Because look, it's number 59 on overall radio. So to me, unless they dump money into it, because they probably don't see that it's not really worth it because it's not picking up. Yo, if this don't go for Lotto, she better go back, and I hope she got another pop song. Ain't that crazy? She got 20 million audience in radio for this song right now. And you see that clearly, right? That's Shazam. What is that? iTunes number 117. I was telling y'all before that even with Big Energy, the label was buying that shit. I don't care what nobody's saying. That's my opinion. Somebody left a comment in my shit talking about, oh, Lotto's team is gonna sue you. Listen, let me tell you something. Do you think I'm stupid? I know exactly what I'm doing. This ain't that type of channel. Even when I put Cardi B went to the clinic, yeah, she did go to the clinic. She went to the rich bitch clinic. And don't you know that it was somebody who probably clicked on that video and was hoping that I was going to say something that was just damaging? No, I'm not stupid. All right, I know how to do this shit. Okay. I know how to do it. There's nothing that I could say. See, people, what it is that people don't like the way that you can just talk about some shit and just, you don't really got to go there. Like, I don't got to say nobody got nothing. Like, they're going to like whatever the fuck it is. Like, point blank. Whatever, as long as you bringing it 100% the way that people like you, they're gonna connect to it or they're not. Point blank. And it just is what it is. So Nicki's song is doing good all across signals everywhere, and she's sitting at 10 million. But Nicki don't ever get like, I mean, when she has Super Freaky Girl, that song that was huge because even as you can see, it's still on. Okay, Super Freaky Girl on overall radio number 90. So yeah, it's been on the chart for how many days? Let's say 200. Is that days? 210 days? Yeah, to me that's good. So Super Freaky Girl had a good run. What else? Ice Spice and her mood is climbing up. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, let me read some of these comments, see what y'all talking about. Once she said she do features for free, they was like, move. Yeah, she was trying to do that to kind of make it seem like Nicki was a certain way. Like the way I felt when Lotto made that comment, it's like, Lotto, let me tell you something. Nobody is like, let's get Lotto on a feature to make her upgrade the track. I'm still waiting for a track from both. Listen, this is the thing. I feel like I can say that because if that's the case, then people could say different things about Cardi. I feel like Cardi doesn't have any verse that really, she doesn't have no verse that impresses me, honestly. And the reason why it doesn't impresses me it doesn't impress me because I know that it's not real. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. See, a lot of y'all get blinded by like the makeup and the approach and all of that. To me, the shit is a joke. It's like, how long are these people going to keep waiting to do what they got to do? I feel like Cardi could have been conflicted too with that everything going on with Megan and then Tory, and that's partisan. He's involved. Who knows if his energy was fucked up and she felt like the records was whack because, partisan wrote hot shit. It's like, I don't know. Why does a person always have to come out courtesy of the next person and you're a rapper? It's like, that shit just bugs me. It bugs me. And you still want to be here. One thing I will say though is some of y'all got to do way better in your research. So, Remy Ma, she had this song with Fresher called "Wait a Minute," right? And it was the Wait a Minute. And I think they had a remix that had like 50 Cent. I think they put Cardi B on there too, right? But it's on YouTube. That was like early day shit. And people was taking people was taking a snippet of that old ass song and circulating it and saying it was a new song. And when I heard that shit yesterday, I was like, I said, this is the Wait a Minute. Because Remy was on the Wait a Minute. And I don't know if y'all remember. See, you got to do your research. First and foremost, when it comes to, this is my own opinion, when it came to Remy and it came to Nicki, both of them had been sending shots on different records. Cause Remy, she took a shot on that "Who the fuck gave you the crown, bitch?" Steve Harvey, and then on the "Wait a Minute" track record, it sounded like she was dissing Nicki too. Then Nicki did what, the Black Barbies, also the Pink Print freestyle. Yeah, she wasn't playing with bitches especially in Black Barbie. Black Barbie, she was cutting ass on Black Barbie. Pink Print freestyle, she was spitting on that shit and like kind of like sunning, like you talking about your brands and I'm talking about my brands. The difference is couple mil to your, what she say, to your couple $100,000. She shitted on. And if you thirsty, I own a sangria. Shout out to Foxy Brown. I don't mean Pangria. I got a sign that say lames can't stand here. Bats eyelashes, blank stare. You be like, you came? I be like, you came? He said my ride game smoother than the moose lane. Every time they count me out, I be like, you sane? Bitch, I come back like Jordan in his flu game. That right there was crazy. I said, oh yeah, she's taking it there. She is. Like, just the way that way, I love because it's kind of like almost like Nicki counts on people doubting her. Like every time they count me out, I'd be like, you saying, bitch, I come back like Jordan in his flu game. Yeah, Nicki know how to just take it there. So, yep, I personally feel like Nicki was shooting on that as well. And then what happened? I'm trying to think, what pushed Nicki to do, was it the Wait a Minute? I think the Wait a Minute is probably what pushed Nicki to do the Wait, because I felt like, I don't know, I felt like in the Make Love, definitely it was shots being busted in that, but also in the Swallow, hey yo, bad girl no swallow nothing. Word to the Dalai Lama, he know I'm a fashion killer. Word to John Galliano, he copping that Valentino. Ain't no telling me no. Cause I felt like even though Papoose and Remy had been married already, I thought it was funny. She was like, "How y'all wifing these thoughts? You don't get wins for that. I gave these bitches years and your time's up. Bless her heart, she throwing shots, but every line sucks." She was dissing Remy and Swallow. Yeah, she throwing shots, but every line sucks. I'm in that booth with the brown guts. My shit slapping like dude did the brown guts. Yeah. I don't know if you picked that up, but and Remy caught that too, because when they was beefing, because you got to realize when Make Love and Swallow came out, she had kind of like said that she was like, that's when she responded, like, that whole weekend. They both was taking shots at each other. But see, if you only like one person and you're only one-sided and you only listen to Nicki, you're not gonna know like the whole full picture. I know that they were sending shots. So when I heard Black Barbies talk, she got a hit record, I'm like, oh shit, these bitches having nightmares of my new shit. When she said these bitch is pussy and they don't ever do shit, get it, douche? I said this bitch is crazy. $500,000 on the Maybach, poor board. Now I'm praying on my foreigns don't get deported. Bitches love me so well. They be sending me gifts. I'ma send them some what? Bitches can't rap for shit. I'ma send them some skits. All these bitches is my sons. You be sucking my tits. Yeah, she came hard on though. I'm telling you, the Pink Print freestyle in that. Now, usually I don't do this. I'm paparazzi. Usually this piece is bruised. All of my niggas draw, but none of them cartoonists. Usually I'm the what? Yo, she bugged on that shit. Are these bitches? These bitches ain't said go against the queen. Your river be elusive. Where your stacks at? Where your plaques? Where the NASDAQ bitches ass back? They was never in my tax bracket. She broke that ass down on that. See, she was coming with that fire. I understand why Remy was mad. I kind of could get it now. I could get it because Nicki was not playing on that shit. If you think about it, let's be logistical about this shit and be logical. Don't look at it like, oh, Sheether just happened or whatever. They was shooting back and forth. They was. Remy dissed her on that. What song was that? She was dissing her on that mixtape when she came home too. When she was like, I came home and like everything fake. Your ass, your brows, damn, you fake bitch. I kind of heard that and I was like, yeah, she trying to shoot at Nicki. And I was like, damn, I seen where this shit was going. But when you a fan and you tapped in like that, you could kind of see things. So when everybody is making it seem like they don't know where it came from, they was both shooting. They both was. Because that whole Black Barbie shit, oh, she was shitting on that shit. Usually I'm the cutest. Are these bitches what? These bitches ain't go against the queen. Your career will be elusive. Where your plaques at? With the Nasdaq. Yo, let me tell you why Black Barbies. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you if you remember stuff like this. That song, it makes me feel a certain type of way when I hear it. It makes me feel a certain type of way because I had just moved to Texas and I had got my first like apartment, this really nice apartment when I was in this specific area. And I could remember like during that time I was going through something like, like personal like relationship shit. But I just remember like, yo, let me tell you something about me when I come home, like I don't know if it's just like the way that I was raised with music and then like seeing my mom enjoy music, but I love music and music has got me through like so much. Like I'm telling you. And I just remember that song, like I would play that song a lot when I was living in that one place. But yeah, Black Barbies, it just kind of reminds me of when I first moved to Texas. It was like, yeah, I don't know why. I really like that one though. Nicki did it better and got paid too. Who cares about the clown? We have already seen how the evil this bitch is after she said what she said about people's mothers. It could really get worse. Who are you talking about? Cardi? Yeah. They make love, no frauds was a cherry on top. Yeah, no frauds was after that though. But what I'm saying is that they was dissing. If I don't know if you missed the fresher, the wait a minute. What did Remy say on that shit? Will I smoke this bitch? Yes. Get rid of that fake breast and put an X on this bitch chest. She was saying some shit where you could tell that they was dissing. They was. That's why you think. What do you think Nicki is talking about when she was like she throwing shots, but every line sucked? I'm in that cherry blue with the brown guts, and she's sitting at over 1 billion on Spotify with swala la la. See, Nicki is a bad bitch. She gonna get you on the commercial, or she gonna drag you in front of everybody. That's what I kind of like about her though too. She gonna get you on a hit, and that's why she did that to Megan. That's why she did it to Cardi. She hit all of their ass up on that. Bad girl, don't die. 100 grams and then da. She hit all them bitches up and said, "Yup," and we gonna play this shit on all formats too. All them botch face photos. Why would you post those? Me a rude gal. They said me not take back me chat. These bitches couldn't walk in my dunks. That's word the Dundee. Just a bunch of airheads. That's word like Kelly Bundy. Man, these bitches so slow, man. They slow with the slow 600 horse. How you gonna catch the yo? She getting their ass on radio, everywhere, on streams, all of that. And that's why you got Lotto out here looking all deprived and she can't really do it. She said, I think big energy and I think big energy and lottery got you. I know, baby. Lottery is like failed to do what you think it's gonna do. I think I went down too far because I'm trying to get that post from Lotto. Oh man. Let's see. When Lotto went live, she was fronting hard. What y'all thought about
I need y'all to go look up my catalog. I don't know, like y'all forgot or it's like new fans.
No.
Y'all not familiar.
We don't want to, babe.
The fuck? Chicken rum.
She is so corny. Oh my god. Yo, sometimes this is why I be sitting here for like 10 minutes before I record my video because I be like, I really don't even want to talk about this bitch. I swear to God. I be like, but you know what? Then I just boost myself up, be like, fuck it. Press record. It's time to go. And when I go, I just create as I go along. It's like you just build on that shit. She is corny as hell.
I'm not gangster. Bitch never claimed to be gangster. I'm not gangster. Baby, I get money. The fuck? I got a nigga.
She ain't on. She moving them dentures all around. Like, come on.
His ass from the back. I cook. I'm a whole housewife. I'm not no gangster. The fuck? Who wanna brag on going? The fuck? I got $1 million deals. Like plural. Like, yeah.
If they gave you $1 million deals or big energy, how are they gonna feel when they see the success of your new record and it's not matched? Because people they supposed to get like deals and stuff when they like reach certain milestones in their careers and shit like that. You get deals, especially if you bubbling like that. I just don't feel like Lotto she's not bubbling like that.
This shit happened on my mom. This shit happened over a year ago. We cut this shit under wraps. I mean,
She's nauseating. She's nauseating. So I feel like I wish I had like the whole live, but even when I did my video yesterday, I didn't even want to play it because I was just like, yo, I'm not about to sit through this shit through. Wait, I'm trying to think. Wait a minute. Is it another? No, it's not. Hold on. That's it. Yeah, I was trying to see like who posted it. Yeah. And then with this, right? She knew exactly what she was doing. Now, let me ask you this, because a lot of people are saying like they feel like Ice Spice is using this and that. You know, the same people who make comments about like once in the blue, I'll get somebody in the comments and they'll be like, "Why do you keep talking about it? Because I keep fucking wanting to." Why people ask people, what do you like? Why do you keep talking about a person? Because we want to. All of the people who are content creators, we talk about what we want to talk about. And if you're in the realms of talking about female rap, you're going to talk about who has whatever the fuck going on. So it's like you shouldn't, when you start to evaluate a person's title and you start to think about it, first and foremost, you need to question, is this my channel? And if something bothers you that much about it, block it, like so that you don't got to see it. But I don't know. That shit used to bother me before because it was this one person. And this is what really opened my mind up to a statement that my friend made years ago. It opened my mind up so much. She said, yo, that's why even when people compliment you, you got to take it as the same way as an insult. Because what happens is that a person could start telling you everything good. And then when they start telling you bad things, it's like it could kind of gaslight you because it's like they've been saying so many nice things to you. Nope. I'm glad she told me that years ago because that shit is really somebody can condition you like that. So I remember it was this person that like we would talk, but then it was like she would question like, why did you put this in your title? And I started like, wait, man, you got this shit fucked up. And then I just stopped responding back. And then the relationship just kind of dwindled. But I don't like when people do shit like that. Don't question what the fuck I put in the title. If you're gonna click it, if you're gonna watch it, watch it. If you don't. Go back to whatever group chat or wherever you are talking about my videos or whatever the case may be. Go back and do that. Like, I don't give a fuck though, but you have no dominion or no control over what I put in my title. And I don't have no control over what nobody else do with their shit. Don't be mad. Like, it's crazy, right? I can post some shit and I can talk about something. One day I might get more views on my video than another person, and the next day they might get more views depending on what they did. But I don't never care about what another person does because I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna grow in my own way and meet my own goals and meet my own marks, point blank. Like, you know what I'm saying? So let's see, over 200 people in the chat. Yes, yes, yes. Shit. And see, this is why another reason why I be wasting too much time because I love to talk. And let me go to Nicki Minaj because I feel like she playing games. But I like it though. How long did we wait for the Super Freaky Girl video? Give me a second. I don't know if I want to keep that on the screen because is that the video? I don't think. Tell me bring them nah. You don't be caring like that nah. I like it when you grab my cheeks. Like, she my love vibe, my love Why I'm a freak like that. I think Nicki is fucking with our minds. I don't think this has nothing to do with the video at all because she wouldn't be showing us this much. I don't know. It could have an element of it, but you know that Nicki is good for switching it up and having something completely different. What you think? You think this is just like, what do you think this is? I honestly think it's like a vertical type of video, like when she did with Chun-Li. I like it though, because it's another like that. But yeah, don't die. 100 grand on the da. Real one, but a shot da. She my little Yeah, I think this is like a vertical video. She's doing this because it kind of helps it, and that way she could kind of delay in my opinion, I feel like she's kind of like delaying the video. That way the song could kind of still bubble and do its thing. So this is why it's important. Please make sure that you follow the Nicki Minaj Army playlist on Spotify. Stream Red Ruby. Like, I feel like it's important because Even like, yo, this is a rap song. It made it to today's top hits, and like, even though that's huge as a rap as a rap record, still support and still stream the song, because the more that it's on like big playlists like that, the more visibility it helps, and it just helps the song maintain. So, yo, one thing I won't lie, I really love Red Ruby because it's really a good song, and I feel like it's not like, honestly, with Super Freaky Girl, I like Super Freaky Girl. We know how some of those pop songs, they could just get redundant after a while, right? Like, she's all right. Super Freaky Girl wasn't annoying because, you know what? I still stream it now, but I don't enjoy it as much as I do Red Ruby. You understand what I'm saying? I enjoy Red Ruby way more than click for more. What? Hold on a second. I didn't even know it was like that. My bad. So yeah, where you been? Have you been dropping videos? Yeah. Oh, you talking about Low Keys line? What's up, Low Keys? I miss y'all. Yeah. What's up, Low Keys? I ain't seen you in a while. What's up, LaRonna in the chat? How you been doing tonight? I have the sample. I love this sample video of the song. Oh yeah, yeah. Nikki showing off her glutes. Nikki should drop her blooper roll, bitch. I will fall out. Wait, what happened to my thing? What happened to? Wait a minute. I don't see. Something is. I don't see. Let me stop sharing this. Okay. All right. Let me bring that back up. Because I was just like, it kind of like took the top portion of my screen away. I couldn't see like if anybody was still viewing. So I was like, did it drop the people from the video? So yeah, please make sure that you stream Nicki Minaj Army on Spotify. So let me see. Um, let me go here. Well, I'll try to look for this on the other side. So that's that. And so what do y'all think about Ice Spice and Lotto? Like, people be leaving comments in my it's some people who really do like Lotto, and they be finding my videos. I'll be like, these must be her diehard fans. But you know what I do though? Like, this is my energy to like most things. When people think they're gonna leave a comment under your video, they'd be like, oh my God, like this or that, or how you feel. It's like, I be thanking them for watching my video, because listen, you found me. I didn't ask you to comment on this video. You really felt like you had to leave this comment, and it was just gonna do what? Like, I'm gonna read your comment like the next person. I'm just gonna move on. Thank you. This Little Kim fan came to my page. They swore they was just like reading me up and down, and I thanked them for leaving a comment. And they said, yeah, yes, it's all about the energy that you put out. These people just want to know that you read their comment, and based off of some whatever stupid that they said, like that shit don't affect me at all. It don't. And I think that's another reason why um and it's not like it's kind of like this, right? You know how like when everything was going on with Nicki and Remy, when Remy had dropped Sheether and it was like at the top of that, I remember everybody was talking about that, right? But one thing, if you learn one thing in life, do you remember how Nicki was acting up and she was out in Paris? She was fucking going crazy, press crazy. Nicki was everywhere. She was performing with Drake. She was moving. What she didn't do was slow down. She didn't stop. She didn't let the noise get into her mind. She didn't let that turn her into to make her forget who she was on a larger scale. And you can't forget that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to tune the noise out. And that's for everybody. Like, sometimes you have to realize certain people deliver bad news to you or say bad things about you to get you off kilter. So that today, when you're thinking about making a video, now you heard about some shit somebody said in a group chat about you, or some shit that somebody said somewhere that you wasn't even present. And now you don't even want to do a video no more. No, bitch, I'm still mashing this gas, and I'm still going live, and I'm still going to upload, and I'm still going to do what I got to do. People do little things to impact you. And once you learn how to work through those things and not to look at that as a factor, the better off that you will be, because that inspires like, yo, you know what made me realize I had so much power is because I remember when I was younger and I was on this bus ride, and this guy came up to me and he was just like, oh my God. He was like, when you be on the bus, and he was like, the way that you just talk to everybody, he was like, he's like, I can't do that. He was like, you just, the way that you talk to everybody, and it's like you be like into it, and I be like, yo, you know what I told him? I said, I be feeling like I'm gonna have a fucking panic attack. I'm really an introvert. Like, I'm an extrovert. I'm an introvert and an extrovert. It's like I'm an introvert and an extrovert. I like people, but then I don't like people either. Then they could do something funny to me like that I don't like. Like I don't like nobody having no possessive energy over me. I don't want you to feel like no, even I don't want nobody having no possessive because I'm my own being. Don't feel like you possess me. Don't feel like you're gonna be my friend to do something malicious in the like. No, no. I just don't. I'm very specific and very meticulous, ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be. Shit, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do while I'm in my right mind. I be speaking to so many elderly people. I'm like, damn, like a lot of people, a lot of people they grow older and they really do be getting dementia. Like, I'm gonna give this world hell until I'm not like shit. I'm gonna give this world hell. And I'm gonna say how I feel and I'm gonna move how the fuck I want to. I'm gonna title my videos the way that I fucking want to title them. I don't give a fuck where you talk about it at, who you talk about it to, what you feel about it, or yeah. People, it's like people don't realize it's like, and then it's like for the people who beseech these people and think that what they're saying is like Bible, they go thinking it too. But let me tell you something, like that shit don't mean nothing to me. It don't mean nothing to me. I feel like this. When you grew up in an era where you had to be used to being around people who didn't like you, it's nothing that could ever impact me. I swear to you. And this is the internet. Like this shit is not real to me. Like in that it's real to me in the fact of like the what we're talking about and the people and stuff because you can't dehumanize them. These are still real people. I don't give a fuck. I still feel the way that I feel about Lotto. I feel like Lotto is fake. Her music is whack. They pumped all that money into big energy. Yeah, that shit is payola. And yes, I do feel like Lotto was responding to the people like my channel who was calling her out for having payola. Yeah, who else was she who else was talking about Lotto having payola? She know it's payola. If your song don't got the signals to be doing good across the board, why are you getting all this radio play? That shit is payola. That shit is pushed. And then now, unfortunately, they thought that they was gonna push all of these. Now they got 20 million in radio, and the shit still ain't streaming. Shit still ain't crossed 20 million, and Nicki hit that in 2 weeks. What? How could you ever say that? When she said, before it used to be like Nicki up there, and now it's like we all doing like, no, baby, you ain't doing that. Let me go to visit her. Let me go to her Spotify page real quick. Give me a second. And that's crazy. Somebody pointed this out. They said Ice Spice surpassed Lotto's biggest song on Spotify yesterday. Hold on a second. Let me bring Lotto up. That's what I'm trying to say. Like when these people, and then she's talking about go listen to her other music. To me, this ain't no growth. This song made a month on Friday. It's about to make 5 weeks. You at 5 weeks and it's at 9 million and they got all that radio play stuffed into that song. Hold on. All that radio play. What's number one over here with 25 million in 2 weeks? This is why I try to tell y'all, like, this is not the same. It's not the same thing. This is why Nicki was talking to her the way that she was on the phone. Like, they should have told you to be smarter than this, baby. And it's like, everybody like, what? Like, oh, she's a mean bitch. Oh, her old asshole. What she talk? This is the fuck she talking about. They should have taught you better than that. Came out with that whack ass fucking lottery. She tried to really, and then Lotto, and you know what's so crazy? I know that she listened to commentary because she even talked about how the way that people be talking about, like, oh, she got that from her white side and stuff like that. She be watching, she be lurking. Lotto be lurking because it's almost like I feel like, especially depending on what channel it is, because a lot of people they could talk about shit, but different channels give different vibes. And you know this, you know who the leading channels are in female rap commentary. You know who they are, and you know that if they on a topic, they gonna fucking deliver on that shit. And even if I don't like the people personally, I know that there's certain channels the way that they give it up, and I know Lotto hates that shit. Because listen, let me tell you something. Lotto has a history of not being nice to people. I say this. You want to know what? I'll even keep this as real as say this, right? That's like me having a song and I'm doing commentary, right? Imagine if one of my songs blew up and that shit really blew up majorly, right? You don't think that I think people would be talking shit about me, especially if that happened? Oh yes, 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 yes. You just gotta know the art of what you're doing. Like Lotto. Lotto is a mean girl, and she really mad that Ice Spice is getting the burn. She mad that Ice Spice got a fucking regular hood sounding song with she in her mood, and that shit is moving up Billboard more than her. It's like that shit is hurting her feelings. And let me tell you this about people too. Somebody and even me, but this is where I feel like you have to like give yourself space and grace enough to grow, right? Because somebody left a comment on my thing and they said, "You don't really like Ice Spice. You don't like her music." And yes, I do. If and I don't have to go into give you this huge essay response, but yeah, I do. I listen to her music. Yes, I do. At first, when I first was listening, when I first heard her music or whatever, I was hypercritical because you have to realize this. I had this conversation with 15-year-old little girls because they grew up to Nicki too. Just as much as I played their music, they did. We was hard on her at first. But I said, I think the reason why we're hard on her is because we expect a certain thing. We expect that. My nieces, they listen to Azealia Banks too. They don't get into all of the politics like I do with the online. They're unaware of that. Like they really are. And to be honest with you, I didn't even kind of like sully my niece's her mind because she was like, oh my gosh, she was like, it made me feel kind of sad. And she was like, she was like, do you know I still listen to Azealia Banks, like that song that you used to play all the time? I used to be like, wow, she's still. Then it made me play it for a little while, but then I got off of it because she just be on some dumb shit. But we like excellence, and I'm not saying that Ice Spice is not, but it took a minute for me to kind of like warm up to her. Like I'm telling you, the way that everybody was on Munch in the beginning, I kind of like that song now. I feel like I like it. I kind of get it now, like where she was going with it. I like it. Now, a person would think that I don't like. It's like they think that I'm being funny because it's like, how could you not like Lotto? It's like they feel like Lotto spit hard or whatever the case may be. Um, like I said, I'm a very funny person. And if you do one thing that makes me feel like, now we know that in lyrics, people front, people say a lot of different things in lyrics, in rap lyrics, right? But when I heard Lotto on Hot 97 and she said these crackers, I can't get over that. I'm one of those people. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be that. I'm that annoying friend who, and people have told me this. They'd be like, "Yo, you don't forget nothing." Nope, I don't. I don't. I don't forget nothing. Yeah, when Lotto was on Hot 97 and she did that freestyle, she said these crackers. I thought to myself immediately, you have a white mother. What would your mother think about you saying crackers and you looking up into her white face like you are half white, Lotto? Like, why are you saying crackers? Like to me, that's also disrespectful to your wife. Like, you should be standing up. Like your name was Mulatto, right? So obviously you are proud of some sort of way. But now it's just like these crackers. Like I felt like she was just whack ever since then. I'm sorry. There's certain things that people could do that will X you out for life for me, like point blank. With Cardi, what X out Cardi for me was like when I seen her rise on social media and she was this funny personality, and then it turned into this music thing. And I told everybody before the Nicki Minaj shit, I said it's like she trying to pass the buck on niggas. It's like first you're this and now you're this. I didn't buy it. I just didn't. Everything that happened with Nicki just was a cherry on top, but I already did not like her musically. Just didn't. Even before the whole mix up with Nicki, right? I remember saying like when her album came out, I was like, "Oh, the beat to Barty or Cardi was okay." And obviously I had well, Nicki didn't do the song, but she asked Nicki to be on that song. But I've never liked Cardi. I just because it's not believable to me. It's not. It's not. And there's so many other people who deserve that push and deserve that look. Here we got Lottery getting 20 million in audience. How she got 20 million audience in for Lottery? How? You know how long it'd be taking Nicki to get to 20 million? This is what I'm saying. Like they have to make these girls appear. And then Lotto got you sitting at 20 million. Did Lotto come back to the Billboard charts? Hold on a second. And you know what? They probably feel stuck now because typically what helps you stay on radio is a growth in streams and then a growth in radio. If she's getting small updates with radio now, give me a second. Hold on a second. Let me go back here. If Lotto is getting small updates with radio now, it's probably just not really helping at all. Let me see. Let me go to Google. Let me see some because I want to see what the Hot 100 look like. Did she come back to the Hot 100? That's fucked up. Your song been out for 4 weeks and it left Billboard Hot 100 already. That's bad. I remember back in the day we used to say this thing called they used to spell it on the websites like OWT and they would say out the game. Like, yeah, bitch, you out the game. The fuck? Yo, out the game. And Miley Cyrus is just like, this white princess is being let me get this off the screen before they give me a hold on. Look at all this shit popping up. The fuck out of here. All right, that corny ass Miley Cyrus. Siza Kill Bill. Can I be honest with y'all? I'm not on the Siza gravy train. I know a lot of people, y'all. I know a lot of y'all love her. I feel like when you start to get a little older, certain things are prominent to you. In 90s R&B and early 2000s R&B is just really important and really what I love. And I do love old school R&B too. I'm just, you know what? I'll say this. It's good to see that SZA is top in the charts as an R&B because you know how we have those conversations about R&B not really being major, whatever like that. Even if I don't like all her songs, it's good to see that a black woman is doing her thing and she's in that lane. But I'm not on the SZA gravy train. I'm pretty sure I'll probably hear a song in the future and it'll make me listen to everything else, but I just haven't found that yet. Coil Ray Players. Okay. Come on. There's always some shit on this site. All right. So Coil Ray Players. Let's see what else is on this shit. Beyonce Cuff It. So that's still holding on. Yo, that California pizza, that shit was so good. That barbecue chicken pizza was so good. I low-key want another one, but Miley Cyrus, River. Yeah, and it's all these new songs out too. So Nicki, she went from 13 to 37. So she make sure those streams is up tonight. Well, we're already in the new tracking week. Did anybody hold on? Let's play. Wait. Let's play Be a New Song. I'm gonna play it sped up so I won't get a copyright for it. Let me play Be a New Song. She's a bitch. Give me a second. Wait, Oh, I'm that bitch. And why is she saying Trish like she from New York? You from Massachusetts. Hold on.
Like, so he put my name in the tag, but I don't let him.
I like that one. Hold on. This is really my shit though. Hold on. I just played this song. No. Nah. Hold on. No, you cannot get your boo back. If I'm shooting my shot, he gonna shoot back. If I'm shooting my... Yeah, this one shit. I'm about to get up out of here too, because we done pretty much... Yeah.
Stop playing with him, Ryan. Daddy, he making me thicker. Robert's hard, bitch is a sticker. I can't be falling in love with a nigga. Pockets were small, they got bigger. You did me wrong. What I do, I act in a smoochie when I'm off the liquor. Showing my wall, going cool. Throwing it back and I watch him get bigger. Baby, I watch how I move. Bitches, they see me, don't know what to do. Like, Daddy, I got in my move. Nigga, munchie, he eat me like food. Damn, he eating it up. Kitty on water, he beating it up. On fire, heating it up. Bitches be dirty, I'm cleaning them up. Give me a tissue. Why would I miss you when you was the issue? I wear the shoe if the shoe doesn't fit you. Only around me when it's been official. Stop texting my phone. Nigga be feeling like leave me alone. Back in my zone, I don't want the feelings, I just want the phone. Daddy, he making me thicker. Robert's hard, bitch is a sticker. I can't be falling in love with a nigga. Pockets were small, they got bigger. You did me wrong. What I do, I act in a smoochie when I'm off the liquor. Showing my dough, going cool. Throwing it back and I watch him get bigger. Throwing it back, put it right in his face. He like how it tastes. He grabbing my waist. Got him itching to stay. He the bacon, I'm making him chase. I'm a baddie, I'm having my way. Nigga, I'm munchie, so we cannot date. He a eater, I'll make sure he ate. No, you cannot have your boo back. If I'm shooting my shot, he gon' shoot back. I'm on his head like a do-rag. Shitting on bitches, I do that. Shitting on bitches, my hobby. Body too crazy, they all on my body like. All my body like. All my body like. Daddy, he making me thicker. Robert's hard, bitches a sticker. I can't be falling in love with a nigga. Pockets so small, they got bigger. You did me wrong. What I do, I act in a smoochie when I'm off the liquor. Showing my dough, going cool. Throwing it back and I watch him get bigger. Daddy, he making me thicker. Robert's hard, bitches a sticker. I can't be falling in love with a nigga. Pockets so small, they got bigger. You did me wrong. What I do, I act in a smoochie when I'm off the liquor. Showing my dough, going cool. Throwing it back and I watch him get bigger.
One more time. Yo.
Only on the seas if it's breeze. Red booby the sleeves, Chinese on my sleeve. These wanna be Chinese anyway.
Yeehaw, motherfucker.
All the fuck told bitches they was me now. I know these bitches was slow. I ain't know these bitches see now. Now be the shooter in case you niggas try to breathe loud.
Boom your face off.
Then I tell them cease.
Little bitch, motherfucker. I'm
the AB side. 100 on the horses when we fix to the leaves.
Yeah.
But I don't fuck with horses since Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful when I dip. It's flips all in the web. It's 40s with 30 clips. ends with the switch. Guacamole with the taco, waiting on El Chapo. Came in the rolls and left low and got on da da da. 100 grams on the got da da. Real one was a shot da da. She my little hey, my got run from nobody like that. Rude boy, when me touching on his body like that. Boy, I'll be dead if you ever diss me. Know what to do if you ever miss me. Miss me with that na 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 na. I stay with my na 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 na. Sex hitting me like na 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 na. He want the body, I sleaze like that, but I'ma tease like that. Ew, na 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 na. Tell me bring him na 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 na. He don't be cheering like na 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 na. I like it when he grab my cheeks like that, but I'm a freak like that. On da da da. 100 rounds on the da da da. Real one with the shot da da. She my little one girl, I'm run from nobody like that. Good boy, when me touching on his body like that. Boy, I feel dead if he ever diss me. What to do if he ever miss me? Crazy bitches wanna come out like a cockroach until I'm cooking in the kitchen like a pot roast. That new specter, we don't fill potholes. Torpedo bitches mad that they not chose. Shout out my vatos, shout out the hoes that's watching me like my vatos. Click, all them match face photos. Why would you post those? Make I got dumpy since I heard you like my ghost horse. Big truck, but I'm alone like Posto. Call him alone and tell him I'm gon' posto. These bitches rapping like a pooper roll. There's an eagle if your nigga acting Super Bowl. Got that little motherfucker like uh-oh. Gun fingers like niggas doing the BOGO. Yo. Fucking bozo. Oh, the 40 child make him dance like a bull. Yo, super facts, that's word to super cat. Me, I real guy, lives every night, check out the bitches couldn't walk in my truck. That's word to Dundee. Just a bunch of airheads like Kelly Bundy. Bitches so slow, and they slow at the sloth. 600 horse, how they gon' catch the boss? Put them with their hand out, trying to catch the sauce. Yeah, the move with flow, trying to cut the cloth. See the differences. I run businesses. If I ain't employed you, then what your business is? I have staff roll up like what your business is. You don't know that my niggas can't witness. One girl don't da da da. 100 rounds on the clock da da. Real one with a shot da da. She my little vibe, my little One girl that run from nobody like that. Rude boy, when me touching on his body like that. Boy, I feel dead if he ever diss me. Know what to do if he ever miss me.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? I was going to play this when I opened up the show. So I was saying in the beginning of the video how things have changed where it's like female rap fans, we consume music differently because whether we like a person or not, it's going to amount to if we listen to their music or not, right? So Lil Kim, when she came out with this Queen Bitch remix back in the day, oh my God, like she was spitting that shit on there though, but she was talking about Foxy, but I just had to wait for Foxy to come back. But yo, let me just play this for a second. They went in on this shit too. And Diddy was on here too, talking greasy too. Yeah.
Y'all ain't ready. Come on now.
Yo.
Turn me up a little bit. Everything you heard.
Yo, that's my word. You play to her and repeat every word.
It get on your nerves.
See
how we swerve.
He said you play to her and repeat every word. He's trying to say Foxy was copying Kim. So he was playing into this shit.
The shine downs with his and her bird. Straight from the curb to the suburbs. In the box of bird, fucking birds getting served. Y'all ain't never learned how this world turned. Thought it was over, huh? Now we return to whom it may concern.
When you hot, you burn.
Maybe it wasn't meant to be, or it just ain't your turn. The rules are so stern. Get what you earn.
Listen.
Still moving silence.
Yo, y'all know who y'all are. Put a battle over the car. Notes and all that shit. You legit spit a bar. What? See, I love the show. Got the illest flow. Bunk rolls and pink rolls and my underclothes. It's the original. And everybody know I rock diamonds that's red, white, and indigo. I'm undroppable, unstoppable. You can't hold me down. Don't you know I'm unstoppable? Yo, niggas wanna run up in my like a pap smear. I'ma tell you now, just like I told you last year. This ain't sticking unless they let you hit. Too many bitches just be licking it, thinking I'm a picky one. She like a rock hard, not the sticky ones. That tastes like slop. Something missing. The shower pissing all up in your mouth. What? You think I'm kidding? What? Cause everything we do, we got a right to. You criticize me, we despise you. If what they say is true, we the baddest crew. I'm far from broke, so why should I be mad at you? Oh, I love that shit. I loved when Lil Kim said that shit. I'm far from broke, so why should I be mad at you? I think Biggie said that originally though, but yeah, I like that verse.
My rock hard, not the sticky ones. That taste like slaw.
Something missing. The shower pissing all up in your mouth. What? You think I'm kidding? Cause everything we do, we got a right to. You criticize me, we despise you. If what they say is true, we the baddest crew. I'm far from broke, so why should I be mad at you?
Sometimes I get kind of deep at these weak MCs with these supreme.
She tried to talk that shit to Foxy on here, like, bring it on, bitch. You ain't strong, bitch. Thought you be around long? Wrong, bitch. This is what I'm saying. This is why I don't let nobody come find me to be like, I can't listen to what I want to listen to. No, I love music. It's just that when it gets to Cardi B, it start being a little fake. It's just like, you trying to really compare this girl to a Nicki. She don't got no skill. You're trying to boost her up. It's like, it's not even a fun argument to me. But back in the Foxy and Kim day of it all, it was like, what is she going to say next? Because Kim was like,
lyrics, I call them like I see them.
And even though I liked Foxy more, but Kim was trying to fuck with her. You must be out your mind, or you must be hot. Fucking with the Teflon, bitch, from the start. Nowhere near shy. The way I make you cry. The way I rock you to sleep like an alibi.
Oh yeah, and by the way, you got one more day. Oh, you got the day. Oh, you got something to say.
Yeah, bring it on, bitch. You ain't strong, bitch. Thought you'd be around long. Wrong, bitch. Got nothing but love.
But when push comes to shove,
We can turn the thugs.
and we put on the glove.
Commit to licking slugs. You ain't getting enough. More bags than enough, babe. Thug, nigga, what? Yeah.
Sometimes I get kind of.
She did do that. And then she did a remix with Jay-Z. That was even bad too. Lil Kim, Queen B remix. Queen bitch, Jay-Z. Yeah, they did a remix. I felt like this was so wrong. Ugh. Then Jay-Z was on here too.
Listen to the dance. There's nothing you can do to make me run away
From this game we. Then there is no MC to put the competition to him, no. Because I'm telling you from the start, I will break your little heart. There's nothing you can do, so disrespect the done.
There's no way you can say
Listen.
it's put up in the
Yo,
hymn, no.
yo,
Better listen.
listen, I'm gonna murder them. Oh,
Any competition,
I'm gonna murder them. I'm gonna blow up their whips. Oh, you frontin' MCs, I'ma blow up their whips when I'm gone. You will appreciate my shit when I'm gone. You wanna spit my lyrics, you better go on. I'm not gonna put up with this, I swear to God. Y'all jealous niggas make me sick. See, I ain't got no day. Some fucking body gon' pay. Got things to do and a place to be. I'm about to get back with holding me. Ride from Bedford, Stuyvesant. The lies is one. We right here. Oh, y'all better know.
No disrespecting no.
Yeah.
Drop.
11 million records sold.
Volume 2. Dog told me granted that
Yeah.
try to get out of line. 4 cases pending.
What?
3 niggas got it coming. Save May, June. 6 album drop top. Sucker stay cool.
Yeah, it's J every day, no days off, no juice dripping, and I took the shades off. You wanna fuck with me? Rump you uncomfortably. Put your back where your stomach should be. Nigga, I'm dangerous when tipped, best left alone. Best believe the gut got correct syndrome. Beretta sounds like black when it's wrong.
You're headed for
Yeah.
a cold place, young and transformed.
Me and
too much hustle,
too much to touch you.
Little fucks you go play.
Yeah.
PS,
J.
PS, BR, double OK.
L-I-L.
Stay out
Yeah.
my way.
Me and B.I.
L-I,
L to the
K.
I to the M, B-I to the N. And he spelled her name out too? Oh my God. Yeah. That was pretty much it. But Foxy came back busting that gun hard, though. We ain't gonna go into that. I appreciate all y'all showing up tonight. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this live up. I might keep it up just for tomorrow, just keep it up or whatever. But I appreciate y'all coming through. Yeah, her accent sound horrible. That's one thing Foxy was getting on her with. She was like, "You sound too blood clot fraud." Yeah, I miss those days. Those were some good female rap days back then. It was before social media. We didn't know all of this stuff. Let me ask you an honest question. Do you think if social media we were not, I feel like it's a gift and a curse, because I feel like, what if we weren't privy to all of the shady things and the ways that Cardi B was, and we just were all looking from it from a way where we're not online? You got to realize some people are like that, and they just don't have, they form ill opinions, or they might think that Nicki is this, or, Nicki is a certain way because they don't really see what's going on. They don't really understand the full picture. But, do you feel like you would like Cardi if maybe you didn't know about who she was online, or like who she really is? Like, I feel like she's mean spirited. I do feel like she's evil too. Yeah, I do. Tell them the blood clot. Try it. If we're being messy, I would side Ian Kim when she was said Christina Milian should play her in the bio. That's when I knew she had body dysmorphia. Hey, yo. If you wanted some clout, and this ain't no rap beef, sit him down like a kid in the backseat. There would be no Cardi if there was no social media. Exactly. Well, listen, this was fun. What's up, Kiana? If it's not about we think she's if it's not about if we think that she's black or not, it's the fact that she doesn't think she's black, right? Yeah. So listen, y'all all have a blessed evening. This is your boy LaRon, female rapper lead. I'm up out of here.